And I named the stream Wither Skeleton Craziness. Yes. Because I believe that's what we got here. We got some absolute insanity. All right. Go. So let's get all of the coal. Yep. We are definitely getting a ton more bone blocks than anything else, I will say. But it's not going to take long to fill up a shulker with coal if that's what we're doing. But just those 9 stacks of bones gets 3 stacks of bone blocks. That's kind of cool. So we have 9 stacks of bone blocks from, let's see, Roomy went to work at 2:30. I went AFK at about, about 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
So from 2 o'clock to now, it's 9 stacks of bone blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stacks of coal and 23. And 36 skulls. That's just from about 2 o'clock. And then in the other box from last night, we're sitting, and this is not collecting everything from last night. Also, not to forget to mention, the farm was upgraded today. So it's a lot faster than it was while I was overnight AFK. But it's 15 and a half stacks of bone blocks, a stack and a piece of coal, and then 75 heads. So, yeah. Absolute insanity. Let's see. What's that Spin said? Just planting some grounds, planting some grounds and working on the outside tonight. Ah, okay. So he's working on the outside of his stuff. Okay. Now I'm getting my stuff, get my food back. Yeah, I took off everything with my sword. Because I I almost died while AFK. Luckily, I was watching the screen off and on, and yeah, there's no cover out here at the moment. All that's going to be fixed, but you know, it's all going to be fixed. But last night it was a dangerous place to be. Let's see. Who's Sven?
Yeah.
No telling, man. No telling, to be quite honest. Okay, and Kite even managed to get some ominous potion there for the pillagers that had come up around the farm. Well, down there on the beach, but yeah. Um, hmm. Um, um, you have to actually drink a potion for that now, as we know. But where is he drinking this potion? Wait. Let me read it again. Kill a raid captain. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can still do that. Yeah. You don't have to. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't mean that. Okay, because I was like, man, if he goes to spawn and he's got that on him, but no, it's the advancement. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we've you as you see now, there are 3 lines for the wither skeletons to drop. Rather nice. And you just take them out, and they'll fill it back up. If I was over there, I'm trying to get out of range of the farm at the moment. But yeah, they'll fill it back up, and I've been standing on that pressure plate for hours, just chilling out. And just that one, just clearing out the box, I got 2 skulls. So yeah, that is absolute insanity. Here's some more coal I got over here. This is just where I started keeping track today. Yeah, and I filtered out my inventory, so I had bones, like you saw when I started. I had bones and coal, and I had a spot over here for 2 heads. So, because I didn't want to get all the swords and all that stuff. Nobody needs all that. It does not surprise me that he likes pillagers at all. Here we go. And I'll take these out in the desert. What you doing right now, Kite?
Working on a mini game.
Okay. Mini games are always good as long as it's not parkour. Anyway, yeah. Always good stuff,
No,
man.
it's not parkour. Do that later for you.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not parkour.
That would be the least played mini game.
By you, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do need to repair my. I could go do a raid and repair my stuff. It's not in that bad a shape though. I could go right over there and repair. What am I talking about? I can get a couple of wither skeletons out and repair my stuff and be done with it. I'm talking about going to do a raid. Heck, man. We still got a few totems laying around. All right, that's a shovel repaired. And that's a pickaxe repaired. All right. Yeah. And I fell in the damn hole. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I'm thinking about just getting a shulker full of coal blocks, and then we're gonna have enough fuel to last for a very long time. So now that I've shown all the stuff I got there, I'm gonna get all my coal blocks out of this one, and let's put those in here. 9 stacks in a piece, so not bad. I'm gonna keep this coal here because I need to make some torches. Honestly, I need to make a food farm, maybe some chicken. I don't know. Because I've been relying on fried chicken or whatever chicken, cooked chicken, whatever. It's fried chicken. I'm from the South. It's fried chicken, dang it. And I got 24 left. I don't know how much is in Jitney Jungle, but and it doesn't take much. I got to remember. Built 5 of them for Sun Chaser, and I built one at the spawn village and one in spawn itself. Got to remember the. I got a drawing around here too somewhere. I got to find that. I can do that then. Problem with that is on the back of an envelope somewhere. Because that's how I do it. I'll need to copy something down and I won't have a pad available. So I just grab an envelope and do it. There it is. I got to interpret my drawing. No problem. I remember everything. Yeah. Okay, so 2 observers, sticky piston. Um, 2 observers, sticky piston, 2 hoppers, carpet. A dispenser. Predator. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I should remember that one, no problem. Mm-hmm. All right, so first off though, let's oh, and Kite also got him a camel. Yep, named Slut. Slusk. Slusk, yes. Pretty cool. We have any sticks over here? Answer no. All right, well, we will head over to the base real quick and get what we need. Yeah. And I have 72 levels too. That's that's wild. And y'all, all I've been doing is I've been at the farm last night and today. Just been at the farm. So yeah. And I think I had 20 levels when I started. All right, we'll check the wood box in storage here. I don't remember which one it is, so we'll go through all of them. There we go, sticks. Pick up those. And we will make some more torches. And now we have good amount of torches. These are going to go in my what am I missing here? Probably a compass is what I'm missing. Oh, that was my first Phantom Head. Nice. So I have one. Very nice. Okay. All right, so I need a comparator, which I think I have some in my redstone. Let's look. All right, so I have 8 comparators, 10 repeaters. That's fine. 14 dispensers. I need observers. That's what I need to make. I need 2 observers and a sticky piston. That might be hard to come by, but I think we had some slime balls last night. So what do observers? Let's look at that. Observers. 6 cobblestone, another quartz, and 2 redstone dust. Yeah, I got that. I have that and the redstone dust, and yeah. All right, so and get all this arranged one day. Actually, I'm probably gonna build another house closer to the village. Observer. Well, I can build 9 of them. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'll need more cobble later, but I got everything. I mean, I can make plenty more. So 9 observers. Now I'm gonna go get building blocks. Normally I keep a shulker of building blocks in my ender chest. I haven't gotten it all saved up yet. So I may actually just go mining and get a shulker of stone and one of cobblestone. There are plenty of caves. I can get stone and cobblestone easily. So let's do that first. That's going to give me exactly what I need for the building blocks in ender chest. We'll do the fortune one. Oh, it's dark. Hang on. We'll do the fortune one to get a shulker, and then we'll do the silk touch to get a shulker.
Good look.
You got a who, a what?
I want to make sure I got natural light.
Okay, cool.
I don't want anything to spawn in the game we have. No, half servers we've had mob creeping turn. There's no creeper spawn on it.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been where you have mob griefing. Now, if it was set to where you could have mob griefing turned off in an area, that I think I'd be more than cool with that. Yeah. But I don't want, Endermen drive me insane, but I don't want to turn off everybody. I don't want to turn off all the rest of the mob griefing just to stop the Enderman from picking up a block or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old school for it, but yeah.
For certain things, you like it. Mini game.
Yeah. And I mean, I completely understand that you're building a game, and it may have certain you're building a game. You don't want something to come in and blow it up like a creeper. I know exactly what you're saying, and I completely agree with it. Like I said, I wish there was a different way to frickin' do it, but
although, if it's just me and you on, and me and you playing this mini game I'm making, temporarily I could just disable it while playing the game. But
yeah.
I don't think creepers will spawn. I'm gonna try to make sure they.
Yeah, because I can hear it in the comments. The first thing they say, just make sure it's not spawnable.
And now it's easier, with the light thing. As long as it's over 0, you're.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right.
Dude, when did they add? I found this block in theater. There's resin brick walls. Those are things.
That is, they added that with the creekers, the pale oak stuff. And
they look flame color.
Oh yeah.
I'm using them for a giant torch.
Okay, yeah. I mean, luckily Sun Chasers opened up those blocks, so yeah. Because you have to go to a pale oak forest, you have to find a creeker, you have to find his heart, and all that has to do, I'm not understanding all of it because I haven't done all of it, but that's all the that is all the where the resin and stuff comes from. Which I'm sure we'll get into it eventually, because I'm gonna want resin blocks. And I also saw who was it? Somebody I was watching had made a resin farm. Maybe it was Cookie. Had made a resin farm, and because he had a whole bunch of hearts, and which is really all that's required to get the resin rolling. I would have to look back on it. I mean, it's a great idea. But I got so many other things I want to do first. But we'll probably look into it, to be quite honest. I'm gonna have to remember to put torches out because I got the night vision on for everybody to be able to see. But yeah, we are in a darkened area. And I posted the third video on my single player. Got that posted today. Uh-huh. Too bad fortune doesn't work on cobblestone.
Cobble, I got shulker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have been digging out 200,000, 2 million, something. I don't know. Lots of blocks.
200,000.
Yeah.
200,067. I got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just collecting up enough cobble and then stone to fill up a shulker. So that's all I'm working on right now. But it's taking a little while. So I may just hold off on filling shulkers full. And just get enough to do what I need to do. And I have a little extra right now. It's kind of like getting the shulker full of obsidian. I can't do that at one time. You know, most people just go to the end and they start tearing down pillars and they stay until they're done. Yeah, I can't do that. And I either get bored or I piss off an enderman and he teleports up to me and kills me, or you know, there's always something with those endermen over there. Yeah, we are getting some good andesite though, I will say that. Now this, I'm gonna put this as a stairway, so. That's probably, I'm probably gonna just say that's enough on the cobble. We'll get more cobble later. And we'll swap our pick and we'll get stone now. I want to start mass producing my my favorite block. Smooth.
Money?
Oh, well, yeah, money is, well, that technically a block, I don't know.
Only.
If only.
Solid.
Right? Because that stuff's expensive in the real world, so yeah. Excuse me. All right, let's get some more torches down here now. There we go. Now it's lit up enough we won't get spawns. How much stone do we have? Yeah, that's probably going to be as much as I'm going to get right now. I've already gotten bored. And I already have stuff in here. What? Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know I had stuff in that one. Boy, I got to get these shulkers organized, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, I have that little storage, but man, I want to get the frickin' item frames. I wanted to, which my next project after the sorter and everything's done and the storage is done at the skeleton farm, I'm gonna go build a hoglin farm, or we can go build a hoglin farm. Either way, we need a hoglin farm. We need the leather and we need the food.
Yeah.
Because it will produce enough food. None of us would actually have to worry about it. While we all get back to our golden carrot heyday. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, me and Kites used to living off golden carrots. We don't like this chicken and steak and pork chops. And I actually spoke for Kite there. He may like those. I'm used to going with golden carrots because they got the good saturation. They're easy to get as long as you can produce gold, which we can, just not here. And I can't go AFK the gold farm.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all, let's get out of here with what I have right now. Like I said, I got bored. I'm just gonna get out of here and don't need to be farming too many blocks right now. Sticky piston. Golly, I forgot all about that. I was coming back. And let me see if I got a slime ball in my storage somewhere. I'll get tropical fish for there sometime or another. All right, should have a junk chest right here. No slime balls. None there. Okay. You got any in your base?
Yeah.
Like, I just need to make one sticky piston. That's all I need.
Yeah. I've got a sticky piston in my redstone chest of mine.
Okay. All right.
So,
All right. Yeah, you actually do. Okay, I'm gonna borrow a sticky piston from you. Okay. Now, Damien has to remember all the correct facings on the observers and the piston and all of that. So this should be fun. Okay. And of course, I'll move the bed over here at the farm. And yeah, let's take this, the one with the snowballs and everything. I don't even remember where we got the snowballs. We went after, yeah, packed ice. That's what we did. Yep, I remember now. All right, there's the cobble box. There's that. Give me the redstone box. Give me an empty. I'll empty that later. Right. Now, I'm not going to build this right where the village is because Kite and I might actually rebuild a village there. We have plans for a villager breeder and some other things, but we might actually put a village there and send some of them. And now it's going to be a fully secured with a good foundation that won't update sand halfway to the core of the earth and drown people. But, you know, because we got a lot of work to stabilize the place, but we might actually put a fenced in area for them to have a little village. But like we were talking about a trade hall and stuff like that, and you don't want them to be roaming around. And you have to go hunt them down to trade what you want to trade and all that stuff. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, jail cell. Well, yeah, I kind of am actually talking about that. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was trying not to sound so harsh on villagers, but you know what? They're villagers. They're stupid.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a trade hall without that.
Right. And they need to be controlled.
Yeah.
So I could go out. I built that island over there where I've got the villagers at right now. I'm going to grab the bed and go that way. So you know what? Let's leave this bed here. Because we have chests over here with like tons of beds. We'll leave that one at the skeleton farm. And there's a bed. Yeah, we got chests and we got shulkers everywhere. We still got some buildings to take down. But we're getting enough bookcases. I'll be able to put another. I'll be able to put an enchanting area down because I still don't have one of those. But yeah, I think we're gonna build it over here. around all the little annoyances. Right, so let's not forget it where the tracks would be. We'll put it out on this little edge here. Okay. All right, so let's do that. And all right, so I need another hopper, and I need chest, and I need glass. And I need to make another ender chest. Dang it. Okay. One of these I know has wood. Traveling kit. Should have wood. Alright, we can do chests with that. Let's get the iron out of, not the sticks, the iron. You. Oh, well, dang it. Okay, so first, let's make a hopper. Hello? Can't make a hopper without a chest, dummy. Okay, there we go. All right. There we go. One hopper. We have the two chests there. So we're going to have a hopper going into that. We have to have the hopper with the chicken sitting on top of it. You know what I didn't think through? Eggs. I don't have any eggs on this one. All right, so 2 observers. There's 1 dispenser. 2 hoppers, 2 chests. We're gonna need the comparator. Put that on. All right. Sticky piston we have. Observer facing in. The one on the back side faces in. The one above that on the other side faces the other way. Okay. The comparator is the only thing I'm not sure about. I think it's when you put it down, it's yeah, okay. All right, hang on. First off, we have to start with the chest and the hopper there. I need a half block and a full block above that. Okay, give me stone. Right, so I'm gonna build it over here. So let's go and that. We're going in there. We need the half slab. Don't have a stone cutter apparently. Give me that right there. And then above that will go a full block. So, and then block, sticky piston, block. Oh, nope, that one. Thank you. Sticky piston. And it has to be facing up. So now we have to have the observer facing in. That. Okay. The comparator. Oh, no. Bam. Comparator. That. The other observer. Is like that. Yep. Just like that. Then the dispenser is going to go there. I already have a dispenser. Yep. Dispenser is going to go right there. So, the other hopper from the, you know what, let's take this block out for the moment. The other hopper is going to go into the dispenser. Like that. We'll put carpet on top of this because this is where the chickens are going to sit and lay the eggs. When they lay the eggs, they'll be put into the dispenser. Then they'll be dispensed out on this half block. Chickens, the block we'll replace the block above it. Once the chickens grow up, their heads go in the block. They suffocate, bam, and in here goes all the good stuff. That's basically the whole farm. And that's actually all the technical hardware. I just need to put the blocks in the correct place after this, and then get the chicken eggs and go from there. Yeah, we have to surround this thing with glass because the chickens will try to escape. You know, I had a dream. I was building one of these about two or three nights ago. I was building one of these, and in the dream, we had too many chickens in the top laying eggs, and they all busted out, and we had chickens everywhere. It was quite discombobulating. Yeah, I have interesting dreams, like of what games. Like I had one earlier when I was taking my nap. I had one about KOTOR 2. Yeah, yeah, because I'm building a consular that is more of a sentinel than anything else. She's got the yellow lightsaber and everything. And and in the dream, I deep sixed Kreia out of the Ebon Hawk on the way to Telos because she was getting on my nerves. And Atten was talking about spacing the old witch, so I did. I woke up from that nap kind of happy, actually. Weird. Okay. I need to go get glass. We have plenty of glass. I don't have to go farm it or anything. We have plenty of that. I just need to go get it. Like I said, the hard part's going to be the eggs. So I'm going to go searching around people's stuff. Because you need enough eggs to make 25 chickens in the top. And I need a piece of carpet. Because you want enough chickens in the top to lay the eggs without entity cramming. And that's what's going to make it work the best. And I can already hear people on the server just, hey, come get some eggs. No, can't do that. Can't do that. If we could do that, I would just go rob them from my storage. Because I have a double chest. Well, and we have one at spawn that's like Sunchaser built a farm there. It's got all the hoppers are full and both double chests are full of eggs. I could just go get them. But technically, we have not made our way back to spawn yet with the rail. So we can't do that. Okay, no eggs there. See if we have any shoved down here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there's the freaking slime balls. I totally missed them. I got 13 slime. Yeah, I'll get that sticky piston back to you later. No eggs. No eggs is having an existential crisis. Oh yeah.
Chain can go back.
Yeah, it would. Because wait, you can put them horizontal, and
Made them go at an angle.
oh well, yeah, okay,
Yeah. For a drawbridge.
yeah,
I'll just have to use iron bars. The olden days.
yeah. All right, so we don't have any here. Let's go to the village. Actually, it's sleepy time. Wait, I swear I just saw you in your base.
Dude, I'm 190,000 away.
Yeah.
Hero Brian?
I was flying in and I saw somebody moving at your base. I'm going up there.
Hello?
No, the dots. Yeah, I don't know who's green and who's blue. I think you're the blue one. You're way the hell over there, and the green one's way the hell over there. We're the only ones on the server.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if they saw it, if they saw it too, but it was on the ledge out here. Which, you know, I don't believe in Hero Brian and all that. Oh, it's all good, but yeah, it was just weird.
Hero Brian is real. Okay.
Well, I know he was supposedly real. Yeah. I mean, I did read up on it. I even told Rumi all about Hero Brian. But, you know, he's reached legend status, so. I'm going through all your boxes looking for eggs while I'm here.
For it, yeah.
Well, I found one brown egg so far. And I'm not going to take the brown egg. Because that's your only one. Oh, there's another brown egg. I'm going to take one then. There is a normal egg. This is not gonna build the farm. Man. Okay. Yeah.
Horse is random. They're always random.
Yep. This is true. Now this is a chest that Kite and I have not divided up yet, and there's two shulkers here. This is from, I think, the trial, and no, this is from the trial because it's got the pottery sherds and all that in it, and bricks. Yeah, we haven't divided these up yet. We did get 6 dispensers out of there, I think. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put the eggs back because I'm not gonna take the 2 eggs and all that.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, you took a little break from doing a mini game, huh, to bring Herobrine in here?
No idea.
Uh-huh.
But did you see something? Did something happen?
No. You see, folks, he's trying to make fun of my doubt.
Just saying, okay, back in the day when I used to play, definitely Herobrine in the game. Like, there was Ghost. Oh, I got
You got him.
I'm gonna keep playing on it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing on it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so when someone chats, it puts those brackets. Okay, so let me change this up a little bit. This is great. Just play at it. Okay, don't notice anything.
But on that subject, I have seen Herobrine in my games.
What do you normally call? Wait, how do you spell? What do you call Swedish?
His name's Sven. Yeah, Sven.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna freak him out a little bit. I wish I had an arbor stand. Crap. It had Herobrine on it, and I was thumbing it right behind him. Wait, he is an OP. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm gonna play a sound effect next to him. Oh gosh, Jesus. Let's see, green. Master volume, just in case you got other screen down. And put it behind them, but do that. Let's go down the picture. Oh, I'm too far away to be heard. You just summed it on. Well, you know what? I'll have to play it toward everyone then.
Yeah.
Messing with people.
I know, me too.
What's
Oh man. I mean, I don't know if he's watching the stream or not, you know, but I don't think so. But
yeah. Yeah, the obscure text really fell.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I fully believe I've seen Herobrine in some of my older games.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, because I started in 2012, and I love it. He's just playing along. I love it.
Yeah.
But I was clearing out a place to build a farm one time, and way up on the hill, just in fog range, there was a dude standing up there. And I'm like, the hell?
And the tournament's just freaking out. Range is in the super teleporter. What? Dude, really hope he's mentally stable so this doesn't mess with him really bit. I'm looking for him. Answer his question. I feel a little bit bad, but this is funny.
Yeah, yeah.
How long did I keep it going? I mean,
I don't know.
if you were to, it's impossible, but if you decipher the obscure text on my last message there, it says, what type is the ruler? There's no way to identify that without pulling the actual code and throwing it in the translation thing. You're gonna teleport to him.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta act normal while I still type on the joint.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am gonna borrow some eggs from Spawn. It's just eggs.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't have, so yeah.
There we go. It should be enough. I'll grab one more just in case. All right, let's pick up the glass. 21 should be enough, but I'm gonna get a stack just in case there. We need a carpet also. I should have a moss carpet somewhere in here. Oh, my Discord's going off. I don't have a... Yeah, I do. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna grab that one carpet. Yeah, my Discord's going off now. All right. Um.
Did he send you a message?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay.
He sent me a screenshot. Let's see.
Just say you don't see anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna do spectator and do TP thinking.
Okay. So let's get a little bit of that. Of this.
Middle finger.
Oh, what now?
I'm not sure what he's trying to do. What do you think about that? It's either a dick or a middle finger. I'm not. Oh.
I am not gonna come to spawn and look at that. Family friendly, you know, but that's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, he's in the middle block. It is. Made out of dark oak with the cobblestone tip.
Uh,
Buddy. Yeah, it's gotta be. Little.
um,
There we go. I'm above water, so he should be fine. He had electric.
wow.
Oh. Oh, goodness.
Okay, now we need to reinforce. No, I think that's gonna do. I think that'll do. We just need to go up.
Oh. Okay, that seems to be figured out. Yeah, I think we've gone a little too far though.
Okay. Okay.
Let me erase what he built it for. Oh goodness. Did we come clean? As fun as it's being, I don't want him to get too testy and say things on stream. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Well, let's see. What do I need for a trapdoor?
Oh, that's great.
Let's see. That is hilarious. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, anybody that plays on multiplayer servers should know sometimes you're going to get messed with.
Yeah. Let's see if he can take a joke. In the beginning, I had you the whole time, dude. Come on.
I mean, he was thinking it was a hacker, so yeah. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. You definitely had him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is actually fun.
Oh,
Naughty father.
I know, right? Okay, so I don't think that's 25. I don't think I brought enough eggs. But we'll have to see. It should be close to 20, so I mean, but yeah, it's gonna take 20 minutes for them to grow up. We'll have to see from there. But I should have everything set up like it's supposed to be. I do need to go check the comparator though. I think I have the comparator right. Oh, I need glass on here. If not, they will escape. So let's put glass there. This one had glass. Okay. Put the glass back in. There we go. All right, that is one chicken farm fixed. Up. I am gonna check spawn real quick. Let's see. Think. He says, this is a funny, well played out prank.
I would keep that fear in the back of his head. So I get my worm to here.
All right.
A silly thing I do with the XD, that gives away my age. So like I was doing that one day, and oh my gosh, are you like 35? And I was like, how'd you know? They're like, C thing only 90 people, early 2000 people. Okay, made me feel old for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought about that until you just mentioned it. Yeah. Okay. All right. But I mean,
Yeah, and it's not something I ever changed because I did it for years. Shows, game chatting, you know, AOL,
Yeah.
all that, Yahoo Messenger.
yeah.
So I can't change it now. I'm so used to typing it when something's funny, you know?
Yeah. 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 And see, because like with me and my generation, you know, um, when I was in high school, they were just coming out with computer classes. It was my senior year in high school, actually, and that was for where I was from. I'm not saying that was for everybody. They could have had them a lot sooner. I don't know, but they were teaching us, you know, different ways to have chats and stuff and all that. But your generation actually grew up with that beginning computer age coming in with the internet and all that, you know. So you're actually
dial-up internet.
yeah, that old dial-up internet. Oh boy.
Nostalgic noise.
Yes.
All that. I need to set that as a ringtone.
Oh, that would be cool for the first 10 minutes.
I'd instantly verify all the people when they look around, you know.
Uh-huh.
God, y'all are as old as me or older.
Yep. Everybody turns their head and looks that they're old. Yes.
If you talk about a rotary phone and people know what that is, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I again grew up on rotary phones, so
And texting with hitting the same number a couple times to get to your left. That a lot more. It made you better conversation on the phone because you had to memorize easier. I mean, not our brain power requires today. Smart text keyboard.
yeah. I mean, I didn't like it, but that's because I had to hit the same number over and over and try to remember the alphabet and spell out words and yeah. But, you know, I mean, I had a Nokia flip phone, so that's, you know. And what got me is Tammy's kids, when they would be around us and everything, and they would just flip out their phone and they would go to town. That thumb was going 97 miles an hour. And they're just texting everybody and all that. And I'm like, what the heck are y'all doing? We're sending out texts. I'm like, what the? And I'm over here with like, okay, so A is 1. Okay, that's, yeah, I got that. And I was tracking down all where the letters were and hitting the thing. And it would take me 10 minutes to send a 4-word text, you know. And then the kids are like, "Ah, you're just old. You'll get used to it eventually." I'm gonna smack you.
Old Nokia 1100 program. Because you know you had to used to do E3 and F, all this and that, get different notes. Did the Imperial March for Star Wars. It took ages
Wow.
to get the thing in there for a text box.
Wow. That's
It
impressive.
was worth it though. It was worth it. They Snake on my phone. I was the only game Snake, and I think maybe about its super simple graphics.
Yep, mine had Snake.
Yeah.
I love Snake, and then it was Minesweeper.
Yes. That's why, dude, I try to stick to that old school graphics, like pixel art with simple colors.
Yeah.
I want to keep that all.
Yeah. Just waiting for chickens to grow up. That's all we're doing. So I know if this is going to be successful or not. Could just teleport to spawn and make sure I got the comparator in right, but yeah, I guess it will. And the answer is yes. I have the comparator correct. Okay. And this does work, folks. Look at all that chicken. Oh, we got 3 chicken heads in here. What the heck? Dynamic. Why did I cross the road? Because.
Gotta tell you.
Oh man, okay. Nope, I ain't saying that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And yeah, we have to stand around the chicken farm because it's not at spawn. You have to be in the area. That's why, because I thought about going to the wither skeleton farm, but you can't do it. That's out of the area for the chicken to like grow up. So but I will be working, you know, around in this area a lot in the coming days. So we should be able to get something here. I may build one at the other village, or close to Kite Space. That way when he's working in his base and stuff, it could be active, and when Grizz is on, it'll be active. I mean, they're not hard to build, as you guys saw. If any of you have ever seen a building with Damien video, these are not hard to build, because we just whipped this one right on out. Let me clean up the area a little bit. All right, that's... yeah. Now we just wait. Now let me go look at my backpack. Because I got 2 shulkers over here that's probably full. That's all the... I'm going to put that in the inner chest. That's rails. And yeah, I'll have to empty this one too. So many things I need to empty out. Because I'm like, man, my shulker boxes are slowly going away. Yeah, I'm just filling them up. We have them strode everywhere. But it was like I was telling Kite earlier, we already have orders for beacons. People wanting beacons because we haven't had beacons on the server yet. Kite's actually the first one that made the beacon. So I wonder if that means I'll get the advancement when I build a beacon, huh? I should, because I don't remember ever faking a beacon. Yeah, because I was pretty adamant that I want to get the skulls and do it legit first, and then we can have beacons. Because I like to do things legit on the server. Now, some people, they don't have time. They're pressed for time, you know, stuff like that. They just want to get on and relax and do something. And they can do it. I let them do whatever they want pretty much on the server. We just have a couple of rules. Don't grief anybody's stuff. And don't intentionally kill someone unless it's funny. And they can get their stuff back, and you know, just don't grief stuff. That's our main thing, because people spend a lot of time building their stuff, and for somebody to come in and try to just grief it, I would be pissed. Even me that doesn't build a lot, and I don't have any decorative sense anywhere when it comes to building, as you can see by the funky Taco Bell McDonald's looking building there. If somebody came over here and griefed that and the villagers all got out, I'd be pissed. And that's nothing, you know. All right, you getting out of here, bud?
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch a movie. I gotta wake up tomorrow. You know, the random text on the Minecraft, you know, login?
Uh-huh.
Got one that says, "Get to the copper."
Nice. I like that one.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna sit here and wait for chickens to grow up and make sure the farm works. And then I may AFK at this farm just to get some chicken. See how well it's doing.
All right.
I mean, we got plenty of skulls to do, you know, withers and all that.
Oh gosh.
So
yeah,
I'm probably gonna, because now I mean I'm down to 22 chicken.
Oh yeah, we do need.
Yeah. I mean, I can go to the farmer and I can do some trading. and get emeralds, you know, and then buy food. But if I can get free chicken, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
The only thing with this one is it makes the raw chicken. So you can trade it. You can trade it with a butcher, and then you can trade the feathers with a Fletcher. So I could put a butcher and a Fletcher right here at the farm and just have an instant emerald farm too. That would be kind of cool, I think. Or build a few of these and then have a butcher and a Fletcher. But yeah. Anyway, but go watch your movie. We'll catch up with you tomorrow.
It'll be sometime after 12 tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Sunday, so yeah.
All right, yep.
See ya. And now we wait. There we go. Some of them grew up right there. All right. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm going to get me a cup of coffee. All right. All right. Yeah, I think they've all grown up. So now we just have to wait for the eggs to start dropping. Okay. Yeah. Um, all in good fun. All in good fun. I'm sure Sven will come up with something and get Kite back. You know, may try to get me back. I don't know. But we used to do pranks all the time, and then we kind of got away from it. But like I set up a trap on Kite one time with a dispenser, and it had a curse of binding helmet in the dispenser, and Kite was supposed to walk through and hit the tripwire, and the dispenser would shoot it out on his head. You can't do those anymore, as far as I know. But Kite was super suspicious back in the day, and he was checking everywhere he walked for traps and all that good stuff. Yeah, everything should be good. We can open the chest. All the hoppers are hooked up right. We were just talking about that. We don't mind pranks, but don't grief anybody. Don't grief anybody and don't kill anybody where they lose all their gear. You know. Oh, I just heard it. It fired. It just fired. And we got a little chicken. There we go. I figured you were, man. I figured you were. Yep, it worked. Now, he's got to grow up, of course, and then he'll be suffocated in a block and then drop his meat. That didn't really sound right, but yeah, that's the whole premise of it. And of course, it all also depends on the egg hatching when it's shot out by the dispenser, but we'll get there. We'll start getting things built up with it, and it'll start working really well. There's also a version you can do with a lava blade where that block is. It's a lava blade, and that gives you cooked chicken. But you can't really you can't trade cooked chicken with the butchers. You can trade raw chicken though. And that's what I'm kind of looking at, because I'm going to build quite a few of these around. I've already got, like, Sun Chaser wanted 5 of them, so she has 5 of these farms. There's one at spawn, and there's one at the spawn village. And I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 here. And to be honest, it's actually probably one of the first farms I should have built, because it gives you food. When we started the challenge, we didn't have food. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be too exciting of a night for you guys. I'm just kind of chilling out. We're kind of doing stuff. That's all. Just here and there little bits. I wanted to get this. The skeleton farm over there is working fabulously. And it's been a pretty long week. Now next week I may actually get to do a little bit more, because the Christmas holiday is right there. And I might feel like doing something more than, you know, I might be tearing down mountains over there. I don't know. But we really need to do something and get the villagers going. The first thing I want is a villager breeder. And I've been looking at some of the different ones. Now there's one where I would go up about 20 blocks and I'd build a farm. And then I would have a pod out beside the farm, and I would have 2 to 4 villagers in the pod, and I'd have the farmer. And the farmer would throw food to the villagers. They would procreate, and then the baby would pop out, walk up under a fence, and drop into a water tube down here to a holding pool until we needed them. And then you just direct them out, and then put them in a mine cart and send them wherever you needed them. That's one. There's another one that's on the surface, and they drop down into trenches around the farm, and in one corner is a mine cart on a rail, and the water washes them over that way. They get put in the mine cart, and it sends it on out wherever you have a storage farm. So I don't know yet. I'm going to look at the different ones and see which one I think would more suit our purposes here. And I'm probably thinking about something more over there by the portal, because that way we can just send them through the portal and send them where we need them to go through the nether. Of course, I would put that portal there. It would lead, instead of to the cave where it's at, it would lead to the roof. And we just transport them where we need them on the roof, and then drop them down wherever we want them. You know, But anyway, those are some of the ideas that I've come up with. So yeah, the committee meeting in there, they still don't know what's going on. What is that, 3 in there? Yeah, it's getting there. Who asked you guys? What? Anyway. Eventually I get lights out here, get rid of all these torches. We're gonna build, I made this into an island with the exception of this right here to get over. And we filled in some blocks and stuff there so it would stop it from falling down. Because 90% of this village had water under it instead of sand. And then the sand would update when you start doing something, and it was a real risk for the sand to fall on you. So yeah. We do have stars. course, I think I also need to make a little bit of a farm where they just lay eggs and it goes into the hoppers and into the chest like we have a spawn. Probably going to do that, but I can do that anytime. But I'm probably going to do something like that so we have plenty of access to eggs, because like searching for eggs tonight was rough. I actually had to go to spawn and get about 5 or 6 stacks of eggs to come back and do this. And the way to actually make these produce enough food for you is you make 2 or 3 of them. Could possibly build a chunk loader too here. That way this chunk here would stay loaded all the time. That would help out a lot too. That may be something I'll look into. Yeah, and that's something else that we have one in here that has all of our right here. Did that wrong, but there we go. Oh. Okay, so now we want our fortune. So let's do that. All right. Well, let's see. Yep, I still have the crafting table. Yep, her mama's home. As if we didn't know. She announces mama really well. Nope. Why you ask that right off the bat? I mean, what she missed her mama?
She had to last time.
What? I don't yell at her. Give me a bad reputation. I heard that, huh? Okay. That was a good bit of redstone. Right? And we do need a little bit of redstone, but we can always get it back easily, so there we go. All right. What else we got in here? Gold, lapis. I don't want to do lapis. I'm leaving the coal alone. We have the skeleton farm. I didn't do this redstone because it's in the actual stone. It's the old in the stone stuff, and I'm not going to do that. Okay. So, I mean, I could do the gold and the iron. But I want to leave the old blocks that you can't really get anymore. Easily. You have to be at the right height. Now, the iron's not too bad. You can find a lot of iron in the coal. Because they still populate up top. But a lot of the other ones, they're harder to come by, especially if you have, I have 3 diamond blocks that are in stone instead of deep slate. And those are rare because diamonds, you don't normally get them that high up. Let's make these into blocks. We'll go ahead and do that. And let's see. It's gonna be one more diamond block, but here we go. Let's do the emeralds. Yeah, there's my 3 diamond blocks right there. Now I'm probably going to put that in a build somewhere, showcasing the little diamond block. Probably. Okay, so that's done. Let's do, since we're waiting over here, have any of these guys grown up? Yeah, one of them. One of them has grown up. Yay. We'll line up the gold and the iron. Calm down, Happy Feet.
You get the camera in.
Not yet. Oh, there we go. Huh? Fixing to mine all this. I'm waiting for chickens to grow and give me food, so
Getting lit. And
I'm just gonna ask the obvious. What was she supposed to do about getting her chicken? Okay.
he would have ran.
Or ate her one. Probably the ate her one. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. It's a good ways up there, huh?
But I've seen right in the face, and Faye just sits there and looks at the button. Just turns her head away to her face of the
Yeah. You don't get experience for these, but it's fine. Not for gold and iron. You do for redstone, lapis, diamond, the occasional emerald. Yep.
The mountain range somewhere don't actually work. But when you find it, you'll know.
Uh-huh.
I was doing my little walkabout thing. Big old mountain.
Nice.
That's all I was trying to have a cow side on. So I was doing the cow side.
Yep. And that's almost the only place to get emeralds, aside from villager trades.
Yeah. It wasn't much,
Yeah.
and I didn't go very deep. Lord knows I have enough villagers I can supply the entire server with.
Right. Yeah. All right. So gold. Four stacks and 20, and then 6 stacks and 4 of iron. So not bad. Not bad at all. And that's what Kite and I got in the caves yesterday or day before. I can't remember which one now. Yeah. These are all these stone blocks, so I'm gonna save a lot of these for right now.
You know how you get experience?
Um,
Take your cobblestone, put it in your furnace.
yep. And whenever you pull it out, you're getting experience from the furnaces. Yeah. I wish I had a super smelter now, but we do not.
And you get, here's when you melt it.
Yeah. But we will get that smelted down later on for sure. We got the redstone out of it, so that's good. And we're up to 3 chickens. Ah.
You buy some?
No.
I got a whole crazy for.
I'm gonna build probably 2 more of these farms here. Yay, there went one. And because we're also thinking about doing a villager breeder right out over here. And if we do the villager breeder and do a few more of these farms, we'll have a constant supply of food coming in. Hey, Dust Bunny, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm just taking it a little bit easy, and we built an automatic chicken farm to get some stuff, some chicken and some feathers. And we got the wither skeleton farm that we were building last night. It now has 4 spawners in it, and that thing is ridiculous. I'll show you real quick. because hello, because I AFK'd for about 4.5 hours last night, and then about 4.5 hours today. It now has a 3 wide area for them. They'll fall in here, which it made it where, because they were having a lot of problems getting in that one area, that one soul sand. So now there's 3, and they go up and then pop back around, and you have a 3 area here, and you leave these down, and when you get ready to kill them, you can lift the trap doors and kill them, and then put the trap doors back down. Then they'll never see you. But in just a little bit of time that I did AFK, I say that it was about 8 hours. This is 38 wither skulls, and then 9.5 stacks of bone block here. This was in probably 2 hours. This one we have a stack plus 11 of wither skeleton skulls and a whole lot more bone blocks and charcoal. Yeah. I'm gonna fill up a whole shulker of charcoal so we never really have to worry about fuel. Yeah, they were definitely getting stuck right there, because they would all roll down and land in that little ditch, you know, and the water was washing them all into the middle, and they were stuck. Now they would push each other through, but it was slowing down, you know, how fast you would get them and all that. So we came up with, we'll make it 3 wide, and well, it's a pretty good, as long as you're standing, you know, right here, it's going to be a pretty good drop on them. We took out the dripstone, and it takes 2 hits to kill them versus 1 hit to kill them, or them dying on dripstone and you don't even get a hit on them. But yeah, this thing is super crazy, and is dropping some really good stuff. I mean, if I take the 38 heads out of here and put it in with the rest of them, we have almost 2 stacks, 64 and 49, almost 2 stacks. That's a lot of beacons, and we've already gotten orders from beacons from folks that want beacons. So we're gonna have to be summoning some withers. Well, thank you very much. Kite did most of the work. He designed, you know, but it's an old school design. But that's what he wanted to go with, and I'm fine with it, because I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people are like, well, you guys put the spawners in there, of course you're gonna get good rates. If I go into the nether right now to the soul sand biome that I have picked out, and I build an actual wither skeleton farm there, it's gonna have 2 to 3 times the rates this has with spawners. So this isn't, you know, the fastest or most efficient or anything like that, but it was easy for us to go ahead and do it and then get it going. So that's why we went with the old school and just decided to, because this is the first farm we've built once we got the Silk Touch spawners now. And I love it. I do. And he was talking about, he wants to design it. He's going to put a wither skeleton skull building around the whole farm. So whenever you roll up over here, it's going to look like a wither skeleton skull. I think that would be pretty cool. But I don't care about tacky. That's what he wants. Huh? I didn't say you weren't. I didn't say you weren't. I just, that's what he wants to do. I'm good with it. I mean, I built a couple that had like a villager head over it, and one that had like a chicken head. Did you say kite? Maybe kite. His name's Alpha Kite, but we all just call him Kite. It's something to do with some anime that he likes, I think. And yeah, I like old school. I'm old school.
Hey, Dustbuster.
Our youngest cat, the one we found under the house that is now 6 times bigger as he was. Rumi calls him Dustbuster because he comes through and cleans up any food that somebody leaves behind.
He bites the dog over.
Yeah, he'll fight the dog over it. And we have a 135-pound English Mastiff dog, and this 5-pound cat doesn't care.
It's right beside her.
And he gets on my desk when he knows he's not supposed to. And don't care. Well, you started petting her. She told you to finish. Yeah, cats have staff. Dogs have owners. I like that. Yeah, I don't have Discord really running through my game because it would, well, for one, back when I played WoW a lot and we were raiding, if I had Discord running through my game, you wouldn't hear anything but Discord. And I was like, nope,
I knew you'd have to rate it R.
Yeah, and yeah, no, definitely not family friendly. But there are some of them, like, sometimes Grizz can be heard pretty well. But yeah, a lot of times I'll have to repeat what they were saying and stuff to keep people up. But it's a lot better than accidentally somebody slipping up something in Discord, and then I'm like, uh-oh.
Hey, my group has never accidentally slipped up anything.
Well, well, no, you weren't in Discord. That's true. But let me get back over to the...
My Discord channel has disclaimers.
Yes, it does. This one is supposed to be family friendly. It's not always family friendly. Spoiler alert. Depends on the family.
Yes, very much.
But a lot of y'all that are watching right now, y'all hadn't seen me when I'm playing Fallout 4 or Fallout 76, and I lose patience. I have been known to let fly with some
Go back and watch this. What's that shoot 'em up game you were playing?
Space Marine 2, Helldivers 2.
Helldiver.
Yeah, I have been known to let fly words that are not appropriate or family friendly. But I try. I mean, it's working. The farm is working. We got 7 chicken right there. So it is definitely working. Because I'm down to 21 chicken right now.
Technically, mine's family friendly.
Well, I'm not saying anything bad about...
It's just all the innuendos and...
All the innuendos and 6 a.m. for you, but feels like 3. Dude, I would be passed out, Sven.
Is he just getting up or?
No, he's been on for a few hours, yeah. I think he said he was doing like cleanup work around and decorating and stuff around. Yeah. It's overcast. I can't. There we go. Yeah, it's nighttime. Yeah, because I was down. I was running out of... And chicken's really easy to get. So... but I'm gonna take another one of your ideas, the little chicken farm at Spawn that has just the hoppers in the chest for eggs.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to Spawn and borrow some eggs. We had no eggs. So I went and got like 5 stacks, and I was able to do the farm. And this farm doesn't collect eggs, so because you know they all get dispensed out immediately. So I need a chicken farm that'll actually collect eggs.
One that does that.
Yeah, I know.
Street.
The ones that I built, yeah, they don't collect eggs unless you modified something for them to collect eggs.
Oh, have eggs down the hill.
I continue in a slight excitement to make progress on my projects is the reason I'm here. Gotcha. I'm not sure what that is, but I got you. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm not gonna make you guys just watch it while they, you know.
Something.
I was just saying something to that effect.
Guys.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what I just did? I used fortune on my ender chest, dang it. Alright, so I'm going to kites and find a blaze rod. I know you do. I can't go to your place and get them.
Let's start building.
Like I said, I can't go to your... Well, yeah, we can build a road.
You build the road, I build the tracks.
Well, we have a duper for tracks, so, you know.
That roller coaster I built.
The one that dropped you off in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool. I was telling them in chat some time ago that you had built a roller coaster like that when we were on the Badlands, and I was describing the roller coaster to them and how at the end it drops you off in the water. Probably 2 weeks ago or something. Yeah, I'm taking that chicken kite.
Built
Yep, she did build Groot, and it was like perfect Groot. I know he's got another thing around here with blaze rods somewhere. What do you mean? I just don't. This is all the nether stuff. This is all the rails. This is his redstone box. This is his bamboo with and these are to build the this is his money box. I mean, just don't know where all this stuff is because this ain't my base. Blaze rods, maybe? No. Yeah.
Xbox.
And give me one.
Check that shoulder.
That in. No, he has a. Oh, yeah. Don't need to go find a blaze rod. Here we go. Just had to think for a second. Let's make one of those. Make one of those. Let's give him his obsidian back that I borrowed. Where did I borrow it from? Right there. Okay, and now I have my ender chest back. Let's put silk touch there. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have any cows. Not yet. We got to go out and we got to find cows and we got to find sheep, and I got to find more chickens. All right, we have furnaces down there. Okay. Back up. Back up. Don't be forcing your way in. I can probably get you a compass. Back up. Back up. You know I don't like your head right there on that corner. That's dangerous. Dog's being pushy.
Puppy is never pushy.
That puppy is pushy. What are you talking about? Don't be lying to her. You can give me a complex.
Yeah.
Oh, she went for the ice cream. You ain't slick enough. I will go out and find the chickens. I do not just spawn them. I don't. Whenever I'm building, I try to stay in survival. Whenever I need something, I try to get it in survival. Like everything that I have built here on this since this challenge started is in survival. So I don't just like I could get a chicken egg and go into creative and get all the chickens I needed, but I don't really want to do that because honestly, it's so simple to get, you know, go find them and build a farm and stuff like that and then breed them. And I prefer doing it that way. But like I've been playing since 2012, and when I first started playing, I was on another server with other people. I didn't own the server. I was with a group of friends. And I had no creative. I had to do everything in survival, and that's how I learned how to play. Yeah, I go out and I find, like, we got to go find some cows and breed them up. We'll probably, yeah. Now I know tomorrow we're probably going to do a hoglin farm, which is going to give us pork chops and leather. Because we need leather for item frames. We all need item frames pretty bad because that's a lot of our storage. We don't even know what's what. Sunchaser was right about it being disorganized. But yeah, like I could fly right over here. Let me get a little bit more height. That is a mountain. But I could fly right over here, and there's sheep, there's chickens, horses, cows, all right here on top of the mountain. Yeah, and there's brown egg. But I could come out with some wheat, and if I can find 2 of these guys, I can, you know, I can turn that into 1 million. And then the weird colored cow with the horns is right here, and there's a baby calf right here. So, I mean, or it was a baby calf. Anyway, so we have everything we need. We just got to round them up and put them in pens and breed them. Yeah. Uh-huh. There were what? Oh. Well, oh, okay. I was going to ask. But yeah, I mean, we have everything we need here. We just have to gather it up, get them in the farms, get the breeding going. There's the different color pigs, and you know, we'll be fine. This looks totally different from up here. Now, when it's something to do with the server administration or, you know, somebody needs something or something like that, I will go into creative and do server work. But for the most part, I like to play in survival. I like to build in survival. To me, mining is very relaxing. I love going mining. It relaxes me really well. Um, but yeah, I hope that answered your question. Well, let's just put those in there. That's 6 now. So there we go. Now, that's what I was looking for right there. And now let me get my bearings here. Go that way, I think. Or it could be that way. Let me get on this side over here. Since we tore the village down, I got to redirect. No, it's not this. Because I come in by boat that way and I go around, so it's right over there. Okay. Make sure nothing's broken. Yeah. There we go. We're good. All right, let's do that in the offhand so we can get that repaired. It'll repair my elytra. Make sure the chest is empty. That's got a crossbow. That's fine. And the little villagers panicking now. Hopefully nothing gets stuck up top this time. The last time we did some raids, we had a couple of times I had to go up top and unstick a thing or two. But yeah, hopefully it'll go good this time. Because it's kind of dangerous having to run up there and knock them down and then get back down. before the next wave. Hey, quit bouncing, dude. There we go. Like, this farm took forever to build, mainly because I needed 64 stacks of blocks. That was the biggest part about the whole thing. That platform up above that I landed on, came in on. Yeah, I had to build that, of course. And it took, I think it was 64 stacks of blocks. It could have been more. Plus, I had to do all the inside work and everything. But yeah, it took a lot of blocks. But this is a Waddles farm. It's a safe, easy raid farm. You don't get a lot of stuff out of it, but you get the essentials from the raid. Like, mostly what I'm after is the totems. There we go. The witches bouncing are the hardest ones. Got a witch head out of it. All right, nice. I am still also working on the farm at the Pillager Outpost to get the ominous bottles. I've got one that I think would be okay, but it's going to be a lot of clearing and stuff, so we're going to have to look at that. But I think it'll be actually okay. And we'll see if we can, farm some out. But right now we have to find a patrol and kill them to get ominous bottles, and it's a very slow process. And yeah, we could go to the Pillager Outpost and find a captain, but here lately I haven't found not one captain at that Pillager Outpost. So this appears to probably be a Ravager up top. And the last time we did a raid, the Ravager were actually bouncing outside of the lava, but it looks like he actually hit the lava. And I think this was an ominous 3, so... Is that a Ravager bouncing up top? That's a lot of health. Oh, well, I say health. That's a lot on the raid bar for one dude. That must be a Ravager. Hopefully he'll hit the lava. Hopefully. Okay, yeah. There we go. Maybe. I had to go last week. I had to go in and repair the farm a little bit and change some blocks out. I put some ice on the edges of the water to keep pushing them. Because I had an evoker that just would not fall down the tube. I don't know how he was doing it, but he was fighting the current and he wouldn't fall off the steps and drop in the tube here. And I had to go, I put ice there and I put trapdoors in the corners because they were getting, if there were 2 of them that went in the same spot, they would get stuck in trapdoors. But this one is kind of new with the lava problem. I'm going to give it about 15 more seconds and we'll go check it out. There we go. There we go. Raid victory. Yay. Got 2 totems and 2 saddles. That's not bad. And I will clear all this out before I do another raid. And 6 banners. Not bad. Not bad. I came for the totems. I usually keep the totems here. That's where my ice was. Okay. And we're up to 15 witch heads. Not bad. Not bad. Make sure I got all my emeralds out of here too. Yeah. I'll get the other stuff moved over here pretty soon. This was all me leveling him up. Because he sells unbreaking 3 pickaxes and axes. He's not the greatest, but at least we can get some diamond tools off of him. Right here. Efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3. That's what he's got. And because I'm hero of the village, I get cheap prices. Yay. But he buys diamonds, and iron, which is good, and coal, which is really good because now we have basically a coal farm. Yeah, not bad. Let me put, I don't need the saddles. I'm think I'm gonna put 1 saddle up. Traveling kit right there. Yeah, that gives us 2 saddles in there. Okay. This one, we'll put the totems in there and the emeralds right there, and we're good to go. So 2 totems, not bad, because I burned through 2 totems in the last few days, so just replacing those 2 is fine. Yeah, good to go. Nice, easy little raid, no problem, perfectly safe. Yeah, because whenever you go down, you drink the potion, you know, the raid thing will start. He's ringing the bell, panicking and stuff. And then they will spawn somewhere in one of these corners usually. This is the only area they can spawn, is this big-ass platform. And I've got it away from all land around. So they spawn here, they'll run over and jump in, and then get washed down, basically. The Ravagers sometimes will bounce on the edge of the water and they won't hit the lava immediately. You can see the bamboo trapdoors that are different than the oak. That's where I fixed it. Because if two fell in this corner without this trapdoor here, they would get stuck on the edges of these two trapdoors and they'd just stay there. And I'd have to come in and knock them out of the corner and then they would go ahead and wash on down. So I put that in there, and then down in that corner right over, well, that's the opposite corner. In that corner right there, I put there's stairs. There's 4 stairs right there, or 2 stairs right there at the hole, and I put 3 ice behind them because the evokers would hit this block right here and just bounce off the stairs and they wouldn't go in. So yeah, a couple of minor repairs, but this is a Waddles farm, and I mean it works great for what we need. Because I looked at the other raid farms that shoot you way up and then you get dropped down and another raid starts and shoots you way up there, and you got to look at a tiny little sliver between a trapdoor and a block or something, and it was too complicated for me. I'm not stupid or anything, but I'm not that great with that kind of building. That's why my mob farm, the one that I'm usually at, it has no redstone at all. It has platforms on the inside with carpets, and that's it. It's dark up there, and things will spawn, and then they'll drop down, and I've got them where they drop on campfires, and they die. I did have it where it was slabs, and they would fall down, and I could kill them for XP, but I AFK a lot because I work from home, so I'm able to actually just go park my character at a farm and just AFK while I'm working and stuff like that. So I converted it from an experience farm to just an AFK farm. This one's the same way. You can either AFK or kill them for experience, because all you do is stand right here. They'll drop down. Once enough of them drops down, you get the entity cramming, and that's where you get the coal and the bones. And then every now and then I'll come through and I'll come in the game and I'll just kill everything and let it start all over. And that's how you get the XP. That's how I got 73 levels. But yeah, I mean, real easy stuff. Getting us loads of things. Okay. Now, this won't work when I'm not in the area, as you can see. I have to be in the area for it to work, which I may come in and do a little bit of research on a chunk loader and just build a chunk loader here. So whenever I put 2 or 3 of these farms, or maybe a few more, the chunk loader will keep the chunk loaded and they'll just work constantly. And that'll let us build up more food. But I'm still thinking about that. I've still got to check into it and have a look, see. And then of course we still have to finish tearing all the buildings down. We have to repair and make sure none of the sand's going to drop, because where all this wood and stuff is, this is where the sand was updating and dropping down, and had to foolproof the place basically. Which I think we can take this down now. And once everything is spawn proofed, built up where it's not going to drop people into the ocean and stuff, we're going to probably do some building here in the village and open it up to have some of the villagers wandering free. Within a wall, of course. We're not going to just let them wander around. They'll have a wall, but I think it'll be a lot better. Let's go ahead and drop that. There we go. And Kite today got himself Flusk, a husk camel. Yay. All you have to do to get one of these You don't have to tame it. Don't have to do any of that. When they spawn, they'll have the dude with the spear on the front, and they'll have an archer in the back. And all you got to do is take the dude in the front and the archer off. Once you take the riders, this thing just lays down. It's passive. You come up, you put a saddle on it, and you ride off into the sunset. That's it. That's for just anybody that didn't know. It's that simple on how to get one of those. Now I have a skeleton horse at spawn. I want to get a skeleton horse here, but now that I got my wings, I don't really ride anywhere anymore, which is kind of a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Let's get these bookshelves. Yeah, it's a pickaxe on bookshelves, but it's silk touch, so I get the whole bookshelf. Why am I hearing a villager that close? Oh, because he's locked up in here. He's locked up in here. We missed one. Kite, we missed one. Yeah, we missed one. This guy. I will have to correct that. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I'll have to get him over there with the rest of them. Yeah, I was sitting here, I was like, that villager sounds really close. He doesn't sound like he's over there. Yeah, now I know why. Now I know why. Let's see, give me... That'll turn that water off there. There we go. All right. And this building is a joke. I thought it would be funny. Just so y'all don't think this is how I build all the time. This is how I used to build all the time. But it is not anymore. All right, so we got to get him out of there. Let me go check these other two buildings in the back. Make sure I didn't miss any more. I don't think I did. Yeah, okay. Crafting tables all over the place. Yay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the only one we missed. Do I have blocks in here that I can yeah, I have. Well, I'll probably need one of those. That way we don't flood the place out. Oh, well, we're gonna need more. Okay. And we got the wheat over here. I don't think we have beetroot here yet. I don't know. I'd have to ask Grizz. That's going to give us some seeds for chicken, so that's going to help out later. All right. Very good. But as you can see, we still have quite a bit that we need to fix up. Because this all fell in. This was put down by Kite to we had to stop a villager from going that way, and we had a boat down here and all that. So, but yeah, this has all got to be cleaned up and cleaned out and made safe for villagers, which is nearly impossible. Right. And for anybody wondering, this was Kite's or our first portal here. But then when we moved over to the village, Kite broke this one and we moved out of here to the other village. And there were actually a couple of villagers that were in the nether. And so when they had to have a way out of the nether. So this portal was populated. None of us built this. The villagers built it basically. Hey, there's a kitty in there. Yay. Okay, anyway. So this is from the villagers. That one down there was Kite's. That's, yeah. And I think we need, these are for paper trade. Yeah, let's pick these up. Those are Kite's. And that's how I caught I caught the villagers. It's just like I have that cat. For anybody who doesn't know, I'll show you in a second. So the villagers had a bad habit of wandering up here on this hill, and they would get around the portal, or either they would fall off in this hole that was here. So I put down some rails, powered rails, and a minecart that did this is what it does. So if a villager gets too close, the minecart's moving, it's going to automatically pick up the villager. And that's how I caught a couple of them before they could get into the portal. It's just like this right here. Anyway, that's how I caught the cat, I guess. I don't know. But anyway. Okay, so yeah, this is really still dangerous down here, so. Now these, I'm going to bring these over to the Wither Skeleton Farm. Those are Kite's. He had brought the paper over to trade because that's the one I caught up there was a librarian. And he had the paper over to trade with him. And I mean, his stock sucked. He didn't have that great. I think it was like Breach 2 or something. It wasn't that great. But we needed to get him locked in for some other stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put these right here. Now this is over the water because the sand updated. All right, so let's see. What can I drop for the bed? Let's take those 4 torches out. There we go. Okay. Don't know where I got a hoe from. Oh, I know where I got that from. I got that from Hero of the Village. The toolsmith threw it to me. Yeah. All right, let's take these down. And aside from the one villager that I still need to get into the rock and roll McDonald's over there, we're going to be good to go here. Whoa, and the sand just updated there too. Yay. I'm out of room again. Okay. And I want the sea pickles for sure, so. Yeah, that'll work for now. And wait for the stars. Sometime today, there's some stars. Go. All right, y'all calm down. Mama cat's hissing like crazy. I guess kiddo's driving her nuts. Okay. There we go. Now we just rescue him, and we'll finish filling in all the stuff around and getting it safer. And it should be good to go. All right. I'm going to keep the obsidian. Now, I have a box over here with a little obsidian. I like to have a shulker full of obsidian just in case. A lot of my ender chest is just in case. Let's see. Yeah, let's put that in there with those. Now we can build a portal. And I have a flint and steel here. I gotta enchant it, but for right now that'll work. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Oh, we're gonna need a whole lot more chicken though. Okay, so I finished that except for this dude. I think he's a farmer too. I think he is a farmer. No, he doesn't have a job. Maybe because I got him away from the composter. Okay. And the cat's in the boat with him. Okay. All right. And that reminded me, we have a composter somewhere around here. Right there. He may just, nobody locked him in and he may just be too far away from it, but give me that composter. Okay. Oh, and there we go. Okay, very good. We get slabs from oak slab, maybe over there. I don't know. We have stuff all over this former village. We need to take the hill down. I'll work on that later. But we're going to leave the portal up there for right now because I'm going to put that portal on the other side. I'm going to put that portal on the other side on the nether roof. And then we'll have a rail from that portal on the nether roof to the one at Kite's place whenever I get that on the nether roof. I already have a hole busted out for the nether roof, but it's a little bit away from his normal portal, and I wanna actually get and do the right chords to it. That means just blowing another hole in the nether roof and getting it set up like that. I'm probably gonna have to blow a few holes in the nether roof, to be quite honest, but because if we start moving villagers around and stuff, I mean, we're gonna need portals and things, but if we want any villagers in the nether, it's going to be kind of hard if they're not going to be on the roof somewhere. And let me show you guys what I mean by that. Like, I have them on the roof. I'll show you this. Okay, so we're at spawn. We have a portal down here. And this is our nether hub. I haven't finished it yet, but me and Grizz put a ton of work in to build this thing. It is a huge circle, but I've got a lot of plans for the inside, making it look really nice. I don't like the fact that the portal is like cut in half here, but if we don't do like this, then things will be able to spawn that we don't want to spawn in here. We're already getting piglins and magma cubes, but we don't want ghast to you know, spawn in here and all that. So we had to really take some liberties here. But anyway, don't let me get off the subject here. I'm going to show you guys what I mean by I have a gold farm over here for the server that we built. Way up there's the gold farm. Yep. And I can't touch any of this right now because I'm doing the challenge. So yeah, gold farm off limits. But I came here to show you guys. These dudes were real easy. They're piglins. This is their natural environment. And they spawn right over there in the nether hub. So all I had to do was put them in rail carts and rail them over here. That's all I had to do for them. These dudes, however, are villagers, and this is not their natural environment. And for me to get them here, I had to get them through the portal in spawn, which brought them up on the nether roof, and then I could just put them in mine carts and get them over here. But I had to take them from the villager area, which is right close to the portal, and I had to get them through the portal there, which was a complicated process. It sounds easy. Everything was really close together, so it wasn't horrible, but it was not the easiest thing to get villagers up here on the nether roof. But we did it, and it's clerics, and we have clerics because they buy gold and rotten flesh. That's why we want clerics up here, because this farm drops rotten flesh and gold. So that's what I mean by getting villagers up here on the nether roof. Now, back in the challenge area, it won't be that easy because we don't have this. So it's going to take a lot of building. And oh yeah, let me show you. And some of y'all might not have seen my place. It's right over here. Just follow the torches. And I haven't been to my place in a while, so. Yeah, this is my main base, my first actual base. Grizz built the lighthouse over there. That used to be a beach house, but it burned down, and Grizz rebuilt it into a lighthouse. I didn't build that. That's his talent. I built this. That's a yellow submarine down here. That's Sun Chaser. She came over and built me a yellow submarine, and you can actually go in it. But look at the detail that she put into building the submarine. And yes, it's the song. Yes, don't get it stuck in your head though. But it's a triple prop sub. And here is the moon pool. And you can go inside. Storage. All that. The only thing I don't have out here is a bed. But yeah, all the gauges for the submarine. It's really cool. I loved it. And you just step out the moon pool and go back to whatever you were doing. And while we're down here, she decorated, she finished decorating the, my portal room, my enchanting room with the floating candles like Harry Potter and the bookshelves, the enchanting tables, all that. Still don't have the two lava tubes on this side and that side, but the ones in the back look really good against all that. Yeah, she actually finished decorating that for me. And then, yeah, you guys thought my tiny storage over at the challenge area was kind of quaint. It is kind of quaint. This is my actual storage whenever I can get back over here and play. And I have item frames with all the items in the chest, all that good stuff. All very nicely built underground with a glass wall, so I can look out and watch the squid swim and all kinds of stuff. Right there. But that's just a quick tour and talking about villagers on the nether roof stuff. So let's get back to the challenge area. Rockets are much faster, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. All right, I'm going to land over here. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys that because most of you that are watching now haven't seen all that. Some of you have, most of you have not. This challenge area is what some of you only know me for. But I'm gonna do a world tour also coming up. I'm gonna do Sunchaser's Place. We'll look at spawn, things like that. And you guys will get to see what we got done so far. Sunchaser's been on the whole time. I took 8 months off. I didn't log in really for 8 months, and I need a break. But Sunchaser, she always logged on. She's always built and played and moved villagers and had a lot of fun. And I'm going to show her place off, but that's going to take half a stream to do it. It's a 2-hour job at least. But that'll be in the future. Right now, though, I'm going to call it. I'm probably going to AFK at this chicken farm. And now Sunday is my day off. I've gotten to where I don't really stream on Sundays. Every now and then I will stream on Sundays if I don't have anything going on and I just feel like it. But most of the time it's just I want to get some rest on a Sunday because I stream every other day. Monday through Saturday I'm streaming unless something comes up and I'm streaming. But anyway, you guys have a great one. I'm gonna get out of here. Well, I appreciate you too, Dust Bunny. Thank you very much for being here. And hopefully we'll see you. Now, I will definitely be back Monday night. Like I said, I may take Sunday off, but I'll definitely be back Monday night. And hopefully we'll see you then. Have a good one.